I had come to Edfu chasing whispers, not just of falcons and pharaohs, but of something much older. Zep Tepi, the first time. A legend I'd traced from the Hopi mesas to the Mayan highlands, all pointing to one thing. There were beings before us, and some of them left instructions. On the inner walls, lines of glyphs told a story not meant for tourists. They spoke of a time when the earth was still young and the gods came down from the stars, not as metaphors, but as architects. A priest's voice echoed from my past readings. Before the pharaohs, before even the Nile knew its course, there were the primeval ones, those who built the first sacred places by memory of the stars. The text said they came from the island of the egg, a floating realm now lost beneath the sea. Some called it Atala, others Tala-Waitichqua. Plato? He called it Atlantis. And here it was, encoded in stone, relics of a pre-flood world. Inside the sanctuary of Horus, a dim torchlight revealed more than just ritual. The inscriptions spoke of a sacred geometry, of temples not merely built for gods, but as resonance chambers meant to mirror the structure of the universe. I traced a line with my finger across the wall. This place was raised according to the plans from heaven, laid upon the earth by the god Thoth, knower of measures and keeper of memory. Thoth again, always there in the transition points, Egypt, Atlantis, and I suspect beyond. Each chamber of Edfu mirrored a realm of the cosmos. The sanctuary, the primeval mound, the halls, the celestial river. Even the roof once served as a sky temple for observing the stars during ritual nights. There were carvings of cosmic battles, Horus slaying Seth, order defeating chaos. But these weren't just myths. They were rituals reenacted to realign the world each year, to keep the veil thin. I met an old caretaker near the back wall. He pointed to a set of weathered glyphs and whispered in Arabic, "This temple remembers a time when the gods were men, and the men still listened." I looked closer. The glyphs referenced something the Edfu project had barely translated. The Net Jeru returning after a cataclysm to re-establish balance on Earth. Survivors of fire and flood. Builders from a time when knowledge came not from books, but stars. I asked him, half joking, if this temple was Atlantean. He said only, "No, but those who built it remembered." That night, I stood beneath the stars above Edfu. Orion rose, just as it had when the first stone was laid. And I understood. Edfu isn't just a temple. It's a cosmic interface, a message in architecture, and perhaps a reboot station for humanity. Somehow, the ancients knew the cycle would come again. Floods, fire, forgetting, rebirth. And maybe, just maybe, explorers like me are meant to remember what we forgot.